MTV, welcome to my crib, otherwise known as my storage unit. I am about to do a pallet unboxing. I got this Target Returns pallet. Target Returns mixed, like, couldn't put on the floor for whatever reason. So it's not necessarily all returns, just like overstock, things like that, whatever, clearance. So I picked out this pallet. I'll put it here so you can see what it looked like on the sales floor. I got it from KW Liquidators in New Freedom, Pennsylvania, which, sidebar, I got a U-Haul for this because I thought it would save me a lot of time to be able to just have the KW Liquidators forklift the pallet into the U-Haul. Well, the U-Haul doesn't have enough clearance to do that, so we had to piece it out, put it in the U-Haul, which was quicker than shoving everything in a vehicle, I will say. But now that's $150 that didn't save me as much time as I thought, and $150 that I have to make back from the pallet. So a little bit of a lesson learned there. Second lesson that I already learned is that this pallet, so I went there looking for a kitchen appliances pallet. I do Amazon return video or Amazon influencer review videos as another stream of income, and I was looking for a pallet that I could review kind of less items but more expensive items for my review Amazon review program, and I ended up on this Target pallet because they didn't have the kitchen appliances pallet that I wanted originally. So I decided to pick this Target pallet because some of the furniture I saw on the pallet I think could also be listed on Amazon, so could review it like that. Then some of these boxes have a lot of small items in them, which I wasn't expecting, and some of the boxes, like these, I think are things from Bullseye's Playground, which that could be a lot of small items. But this is my first time looking at everything besides just moving it from U-Haul to storage, and so I'll go ahead and start getting into all the items. I did buy this pallet for $600 plus some fees because I paid with a credit card, and I bought a $150 Amazon electronics returns box, which that unboxing is already up on my YouTube channel, so go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. But ideally, everything in the electronics box would pay for this pallet plus the electronics box purchase, so like a little under $800 for all those things, and that would be super nice because then everything I sell from this pallet would be gravy. So keep watching to see everything that I unbox from this pallet. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Okay, I want to show a handful of things that are hard for me to move, and I'm not going to actually fully unbox them. So this one I could see from the outside of the pallet, and I looked this up, and it's like a $450, $100 TV stand. So this, hopefully it doesn't have any broken pieces because then it would just be trash. But so this I saw and I was like, oh, this I feel like is going to make the pallet worth it. Then it also had this small table here, which same thing with that. I haven't opened it yet, so hopefully it doesn't have any broken pieces. Then this janky box is supposed to be a library. I think it's a TV stand. Or not a TV stand, a bookshelf. So here's the, like, sorry that's upside down, but I think it's supposed to be just like a bookshelf. But the box is like really messed up, so don't know if that's gonna turn out to be good or not. Then I did get this chair, which I think is gonna end up being a yard sale item. And it does have a small little hole in the fabric, which I saw this dirt first, and that I can probably clean off, but it has like a small hole and I don't know if I can fix that. So so that is the small stuff, and then I'll start to get into all of these. First box here, I have I think 3 boxes of things that need to just like be opened. Okay, so there's a bunch of these, just like bins of some kind. There's literally like this stack, this. There's a whole nother stack all the way at the bottom, and there's a stack of these buckets. These are, oh, they're Easter baskets that you decorate with like stickers. with dinosaur stickers. And it looks like they all have their stickers. So that's cool. I actually have 10. 10 of them. There's also a giant Easter egg in here with Easter eggs in it that are now falling like 200 Easter eggs set, which was originally $10. 2 snackle boxes that are shaped like an Easter egg, and they have a little print on the back. Okay, so this box is all Easter stuff. That's fun in July. I did get these 2 hula hoops, but they both have like a thing in them. This one's down here. So these are pretty much trash. A busted up air filter. It doesn't look like it has any problems. And I have 2 of these foldable drying racks. These are probably like Facebook Marketplace type items. This is a pineapple upside down cake Stitch. He is a Disney toy. So maybe like $20, maybe more than that. This is just like a brown throw blanket. And these blankets are annoying. Like this one I think I'll keep. But like who is going to buy a blanket that like this could be brand new, but I don't know because it's not in the packaging. And like I feel like selling a questionable blanket is like why would someone buy this questionable? I mean, it's a cute blanket, but like I don't know. And now it has like a little bit of dog hair on it from probably just like being around, being in my life. I mean, it's a Threshold brand, so it's like a nice blanket. I'll probably wash it and just keep it. So here I have a couple of these bins, which are just plain black bins, but I don't think I have the lids for these. So do they come with lids or no? It says they're heavy-duty stackable storage bins. I'm thinking I have a lot of plastic bins on this palette, and I'm thinking maybe like teachers would buy some of this stuff, so maybe I'll make Facebook Marketplace posts for them. I'll have to see what's like worth it to buy, but maybe like $1 a bin or $2 a bin, depending on what kind it is. A whole nother stack of bins. It's a bunch of these. But see, like these are like shoebox size, and I only have 1 lid. And the lid I have is like jacked up. A throw pillow, which I think is an outdoor pillow. It says Duraseason fabric, so maybe it's an outdoor pillow. Okay, I have 2 of these. This one needs some fluffing. I got 2 of those. A cute heart pillow. Some towel sets. See, this isn't like terrible, but it doesn't have the tag. So like, they're not bad. And then towels. They do feel like kind of nice towels, so maybe I'll just use them. Or I could donate them. Here's a blanket. This is just a blanket, I think. This one looks kind of like, I don't know, it's super like pilly and stuff. And they taped it, so would this tape just come off? Yeah, it looks like the tape isn't like terrible. But this like side of it is kind of like weird feeling, so I almost wonder if it got wet and then, I don't know, that's a mystery. It's another blanket, or maybe these are towels. I think these are towels, like nice towels. See, like these I'd be comfortable with saying like they just don't have a package, but like they're new. Because they're not, they look like pretty good. So maybe like an eBay sale. And another throw pillow. This one has a lot of dog hair on it. I can see like all on the back. It has like a lot of hair. I don't know if you can see that. So this box looks like all school supplies. Hopefully there's no 2025 planners. So we got some legal pad, some spiral notebooks. Those are cute. Some binders. This one's a little bit messed up. Some binders. Ooh, watercolor brush pens. I have 2 of those. A bunch of Ninja Turtle activity sets. It's like 6 of those. Yeah, 6 of those. Notebooks. Well, this one has like an indent on the front. More notebooks. I'm glad these are plain and they're just like, they're like nice. I feel like these I could sell on eBay. Like these, I don't even think were placed on the shelf. It has this like plastic bag around them and it says contains multiple selling units. Remove from plastic bag before placing on shelves. So these I don't even think were like on the shelf. Some other binders. Oh, I have a ton of these. Those other binder things that I showed. Loads of those. Oh, these are pencil sharpeners. Those little pencil sharpeners. This is a whole box of different colors of pencil sharpeners. Bamboo straws. Another notebook. This one was on clearance for $4. More notebooks, a pack of 3. Oh, these are nice. Weekly, daily planners. 3 of those. Another binder. Another binder. A plain notebook. A big, like thick binder. Another binder, but this one's a little bit messed up. Maybe I'll put that guy in the yard sale pile. A pencil case. Some more journals. Pack of 3. Another one of these guys. Some more bamboo straws. 2 more weekly, daily planners. More notebooks. Another binder. This one's like a little bit messed up, but I might keep it. It's just a binder. Another journal for traveling. 2 more like big binders. Some of these binders I think are just a little bit squished, which says to me that they're not going to be like fabulous to resell. And then I have a bunch of these pencil cases. All right, so everything in that box was school supply type stuff. Which a lot of it I think I'm going to take to my yard sale because what do you sell a binder for? Like 50 cents? So next I have these bins, which I think are maybe stackable. I think they're supposed to be stackable. A random set of stick-on nails. These are stackable, but they're supposed to have like a little... Oh, just kidding. Well, that's how they stack. But I was like, they're supposed to have a little thing, but I think it's just right here. Oh, look at that. That's how they stack. So I have a bunch of those. This cute decorative pillow. I'm bringing you closer. This is a wreath, I believe. Yeah, threshold wreath. A second My Cherie pillow. This is some type of little monster guy. Oh, I think he's from Valentine's Day. 14.5-inch green monster. This crappy beach towel. It's like a weird microfiber-y. It has like stuff on it. A bed skirt. Magic skirt. So I have a whole nother stack of those bins. These do have some like slight damage. You can see they're on the corners of these where like the plastic bent. And once again, they don't have lids, so I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do with that. This, ooh, whatever this is, it has like red stains on it. You see that? It says King Heavyweight something, so maybe it's a blanket. Not in the package. We have a pink blanket, which was originally $59, and now it's on sale for $29. It's kind of a weird pattern. Okay, I got some lids for those other bins. Got some lids for those. This is a child's hair towel. And this is a star pillow, decorative pillow. I feel like it was a Christmas thing. Another storage bin, just plain storage bin. This is a decorative witch's hat pillow. And then I have this, which is kind of looks like just like a trash can. Yeah, metal waste can bin. But I think it has a lid. It does. It has a heavy, like, metal lid. We have a basket of some kind and an over-the-tub caddy. It's nice and has the tag. Not used. A decorative pillow. Another blanket, not in the package. I was trying to read it, but I got a welcome mat. I got this big body pillow, which actually is in the package, which is nice. I got another collapsible bin, another jacked up air filter. Oh, and this guy is a big storage shelf. You see that down there? It's heavy, so I'm not holding it up to the camera. But I got that big guy. I got this mat, which I think is ruined because they put tape on it and I tried to pull the tape off and it's like totally peeling the mat itself, so that's annoying. So this is just gonna be trash. This is a shower rod, two-way mount shower rod. This is a big poof to sit on the floor with. This is a comforter and sheet set, which is in the packaging, but I don't trust that it hasn't been opened before. A plain pillow, not in the package. Even though this is pretty clean, I'll try to keep it clean, so maybe I'll keep it. This is like a memory foam pillow, kind of a nicer one. Light filtering curtains. Another throw pillow. This is a set of 4 little propagation stations. This box says bicycle accessories. This has 2 Schwinn bike helmets. They look brand new. They still have the like hang tag on them. This box says Bullseye's Playground on it. It says it's essential 1. This is a whole bunch of baskets from Bullseye's Playground. Alright, this is another Bullseye's Playground box. It says Seasonal 7. Wipes dispenser. 6 of them. See, like, these were only $3. Then we have an 18-inch queen size mattress. Inflatable mattress. It has a sticker saying, open airbeds cannot be returned but may be exchanged for equivalent airbed. But I feel like because it's in the box, it probably wasn't even used. Because I think once you inflate an air mattress, you're not going to be able to fit it back in here. It might have been used. I don't know. So it's not like in the plastic. So I feel like it could have been used. So maybe I'll have to blow that one up and just check that it works. Got a heated blanket. Looks like it was on clearance or something. Another blanket, not in the package. This is another, says stackable storage crate. This is some type of pillow cover, I think. Stackable storage bin, but I don't think I have any bins that match it, so it's just one bin all by its lonesome. This is just like a bulletin board, kind of. It says wood decor frame. Alright, I have 3 more boxes. Then I did get a 9-quart basket air fryer, which is a Cuisinart, which I'll show in the outro for this video. But 3 more boxes, then I'll show that, and that is it. This box does say salvage on top, so we'll see if the things inside are actually totally broken or what. Travel bag with heat resistant mat. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with them, but it's basically just a travel bag, and this is like slicky. Oh, this one does have a little mark on it right there. Yeah, and these were only $5. So, but maybe I will. That's why I feel like those are going to be yard sale, but I don't know. It's a whole box of them. This box is heavy. Ooh, it's a nice like Dutch oven. Oh, it's like a short one. Oh my god. I guess it's a Target brand. It said enamel, 3.5 quart enamel brazier, light gray. Hand washing recommended. That is cute. No wonder this box is so heavy. Alright, last box. This is a Bullseye box. Okay, this is full of little leather boxes, and they were $5 in Bullseye's Playground. So I'll have to look up some of this stuff, because if I could sell it in a lot on eBay, that would be nice. There is, as promised, the Cuisinart air fryer that I got. I haven't been able to completely open it to see if it's still, like, if it was used or not. But hopefully it's not. And that's one thing that I think I can review on Amazon. Maybe only a handful of other things I can actually review from this pallet for Amazon, but whew, we got through it all. It's a lot of items, but it's not nearly as many as my last pallet, so that's kind of nice. And at least there's a lot of like duplicates. So if I do end up listing things on even Facebook Marketplace or eBay or whatever, I feel like I can list them as lots, or I can just list it once and then say that there's like 9 of those items or whatever. So yeah, so I'll put the total item count here, or like a rough idea of the count, because I didn't exactly count how many notebooks and stuff there were, but a rough idea of the count and the MSRP I'll try to find here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for information on buying pallets, reselling, any type of side hustle things, I'm your girl. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you, or see you in the next video.